Hello and welcome back to Bransford Webs, and a very happy new year to you all. Hope you had a great Christmas and are relaxed and recharged and ready to go for 2026. Well, you're joining me this week in one of our glass houses where we grow our primula crop at this time of year. So you can see behind me we've got things like Tutti Frutti and beyond Woodland Rose just starting to colour up, looking really good as a 1 litre range. So I'll start off actually with some of our primulas. So two of the varieties that are online, and this week's looking good video, are Milkshake, which is there, so it's sort of mauvey purple colour, really nice and really large flower. And then we've also got Marietta. I was just checking that was up from Menko Flame, but Marietta, which has got this lovely warm colour. So a nice cool January, February day, it really warms up the look of the plant area. And as you can see, they are just absolutely loaded in bud. So as those flowers finish, more and more are going to come through. So really good springtime colour to tart up your patio, pots, containers, or even the border in the garden with those 1 litre prims. Also, if you're looking for colour this time of year, you cannot beat hellebores. So we've got a fantastic range online at the moment. One that's really standing out as we come back after Christmas is this one, which is Frosty. So it's got this lovely sort of dark leaf, but then it's got this lovely sort of creamy flower to it as well, with a lovely pink back. So I'll spin it around as well, Sarah can just zoom in there. So you've got not only a lovely creamy flower, but also the nice pink flower with the lime green centre to it as well. Loads of buds still coming through on there. Really strong 2 litre plant. Also looking really good, and from the Ice and Roses series, is Carlotta. This is lovely. Again, it's got sort of creamy, milky, and then really raspberry. It's almost like a rhubarb and custard sort of colour effect on there. Really nice, loads of flowers on there. Buds still coming up from the base. So you've got loads of shelf life, loads of garden life in there to give you colour right the way through into the spring. But actually, our ultimate favourite at the moment is this one. This is from the Frostkiss series, and it's been out of the range for a few years. They brought it back in as we've requested it, and there's a sales team here who kept nagging for it, and they brought it back into the range. So we've got it for 2026, and this is Charmer. And just look at that plant. Absolutely loaded in bud and flower, nice and squat. As with all the Frostkiss series, it's got the lovely marbling foliage as well, so you get the interest all year round in the garden. It's not just about winter flower, but the absolute number of flowers on there, if I spin that round, is just absolutely phenomenal. And it's a lovely sort of semi-pickety type flower in there, the speckled petals on the flowers, but really, really nice. That's Hellebore Charmer from the Frostkiss series. But check out the rest of the Frostkiss range that are online. Glenda's Gloss is looking great, Hannah's Red, Penny's Pink, all the rest of the range are looking absolutely fabulous at the moment, so please check those out on our availability. And then carrying on with the theme of colour at the moment, and we've got Iris Rose Delight. So this is an overwintered 2 litre pot, just starting to throw colour up on it, and as you can see, loads and loads and loads and loads of bud coming around the centre. So like the other plants we've seen so far, great shelf life, great colour. People are coming in just looking for a bit of inspiration at this time of year on a dull January day, wanting to do some of their pots around the house. Great for dropping in a pot and then transplanting to the garden later in the year. Continue with colour, and our Arissimums are starting now. So this is Poem Lavender. Yes, it is. It's lavender. I'll show you another one in a moment, which I was going to confuse there. So lavender starts off with this lovely little pale flower, which darkens off. And as you can see, loads and loads and loads and loads of bud. So loaded in bud and flower, 2 litre Poem Lavender. And then along with that, we've got the Arissimum Layer series. So this is Layer Purple Glow and Orange Glow. So the Purple Glow, a bit like the Poem, but larger flowers, comes out nice and pale, as you can see with this one, and then matures off to a really dark purple flower. And the Orange Glow does similar. It comes out, starts off a bit paler yellow, and then really darkens off to a really rusty, bronzy colour as the flower matures. And you can see they're both absolutely smothered in bud. So loads of shelf life, loads of interest, great garden plants, and great in a pot at this time of year. So as you would expect from us at Bransford Webs, Ahibis are key at this time of year. We've got a great range online. I'm just going to show you a few at the moment, and we'll keep adding varieties week by week over the coming weeks. So we have got our Hebe Pink and Purple Pixie, two of the original varieties that are still going strong, and actually still two of our best sellers after 30 years of production. They still hold up, they still sell well in the garden centres, and they still perform in people's gardens. I've actually seen Purple Pixie used as a low hedge, as a buxus replacement, and that was used as a hedge in Switzerland. So it will stand up to the cold weather as well. Really good at the edge of a driveway. You've got the evergreen foliage, and then you've got the flower in the summer. So a bit of a different alternative to Buxus, but will do the job in the garden. And then we've got some of our red wines. So on the left, as you're looking at, we've got Merlot Memories, and on the right, we've got Burgundy Blush. Both really dark leaves, and as you can see, this colour is really intensifying with the cold nights we've been seeing recently. Going back to an old favourite, and then we've got Caledonia online. So again, that nice dark leaf that benefits from the cold nights, really colours up and gets intensive colour at this time of year. And then finally, for this week on our Hebe review, we have got Devotion. So this was a new variety launched 2-3 years ago now from our own breeding programme. It's a lovely, compact, dense habit, and it just continues to free flower. So we flower picked this before Christmas, and it's flowering again. It's pushing more bud up. So if you want some early flower from a Hebe, Devotion is one for you. Great in a container, great in the border. That's a great garden plant, Hebe Devotion. So that's it for this week. Join us again next week to see what's looking good here at Bransford Webs. Goodbye for now.